Hannah, I'm from Stitching Kitchen here in Brackley, Northamptonshire, and I run all sorts of craft courses from my kitchen here. Today I'm going to talk to you about rag rugging, which is one of my favourite crafts. The reason I love it so much is it's a great way to use up old fabric. Rag rugging really originates as quite an ancient, old craft, not that ancient, where perhaps around the Second World War people would make do and mend and make rag rugs out of old clothing. And rag rugs are made from small clips of old fabric. In fact, in some areas of the UK, they're called clippy rugs or proggy rugs because the tool to poke the clips through is called a proggy tool. So the rug is made by sticking these small pieces of fabric through a hessian back. The hessian has been marked with Sharpie, so I can see the pattern that I'm hoping to achieve towards the end, and all the pieces of waste fabric have been cut from t-shirts, PJs and leggings. I get my rag rugging supplies from a company called Ragged Life, which is run by a lady called Elspeth. So she provides hessian sheets that are just the right size for rugs, as in this case, but also cushions and wreaths as well, and we run workshops on all of those here. And now I'm going to show you how to prepare your fabric strips. So I have taken a red t-shirt and cut it into strips. As you can see, they're not perfect, but they're around about an inch wide and various different lengths depending on which part of the t-shirt they came from. To get them all the same length, we use a gauge, which again is made by Ragged Life, and it's simply a piece of wood that ensures that each strip is the same length. You lay the strip near the groove and then gently wrap it round without pulling too tight. If you pull tightly, then the strip will become too short. And I'm going to show you with just one small piece, but you can wrap several layers on there. Excuse me, reaching across, and then it's just simply a case of snipping with a pair of nice sharp scissors, and then you have lots of strips that are just the right length. The next stage is then to thread them through the hessian. There's a couple of different ways that you can do that. You can use a hook or something to poke a hole through, but my preferred method is this speed tool, which is really easy to use and makes the process much quicker. So in that case, I'll show you how that works, and you're just simply poking the tool through the hessian, and you want to go in behind maybe 3 or 4 little runs of the warp and weft, and then you pull the strip halfway, which means then you've got 2 tufts. The very next clip you'll put in, leaving a couple of warp or weft threads, and you'll pull that through so these sit nice and tight close to each other. And as you fill up the hessian, the rag becomes more and more secure, so there's no need to knot these pieces. They just go in right next to each other, and once you've covered the whole hessian, that's it, your rag is done. And what better way to save a lot of extra fabric from ending up in landfill? So just to recap, rag rugs are very versatile, and as I said, you can make a rug as per the one that I have been working on today, which is multiple colours. One of my first completed projects was this enormous rug, which is in Harry Potter Slytherin colours, as far as I'm aware. So greens and blacks and whites, and this has actually got some old school trousers in it, so it's not all jerseys, it's different fabrics as well. Or, as I mentioned, you can make cushions. This is just a small cushion that sits on the sofa here at home. And then festive wreaths are really fun, and I'm sure we'll be carrying out some of these on the run up to Christmas. Here's one from last year in lovely blues, silvers and whites. So just to recap, if you would like to add a comment, please do so below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you'd like to subscribe, I'd be really honoured to have you as part of the Stitching Kitchen family. And if you're anywhere near Brackley and you'd like to have a go at rag rugging, we're having a morning of rag rugging on the 6th of October, so you're very welcome to join us and to learn how to do it.